Attention all Rotnik Entertainment employees. The live stream will begin shortly. The event of fatal spring damage. You better run for your lives.
Hello everyone, can you guys hear me? Are we all good? Let me do a quick check. Microphone looks good. I don't know about background audio. Is it flickering for you guys? It's flickering for me. I think it's flickering for you guys. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this real quick. But how are you all doing? I hope you are. It is flickering? Okay, here, let me fix it. Sorry, 1 second. I think it's this one. There we go. Is that better? Awesome. The testosterone hit me hard. No, listen, okay, this is how my voice actually sounds. I just got my microphone right, finally. So, okay, we're good? No more flickering? Oh, alright, so, welcome to another Act 2 livestream. It has been a bit. I apologize for that. I got super sick, and then I just didn't feel like live streaming because I was sick. And also I couldn't talk for like a good 2 weeks. But we're out of that. We're good. So, we have a lot to do today, and as you can probably tell, we're going to be making another new character. So, if you were in the last live stream, this is what we made. We made this beautiful, like, woodpecker owl called... Did you hear that? I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. So we made this like beautiful woodpecker owl guy. And his whole thing is he drinks out of the void. Like, let me find an example like this. He drinks out of the void and that's where he gets the nutrients from. So we made him, and it was super fun. So now we're gonna do another character. So for some quick context, this is Lucy's backyard, and Lucy's backyard has a whole village inside of it where we have a bunch of different animals and creatures and stuff. And so far for Act 2, we've made this guy, which is called the cluster saw. His lighting looks really horrible right now, but that's fine. We have a giant falloop, which I will eventually make a better model for because you could quite literally count the polygons here. And then we have this plant, which we made a long time ago. And then we need a few other more characters. So here's a placeholder. We are going to have a little character that lives inside of a cave and has a very southern accent. We're gonna have some sort of characters here that live next to this cute little campfire, which should be purple. I don't know why it's not purple. Whatever. And then I think we need a few more characters here. So if you love if you love the character streams, we got a lot more coming, but we're gonna try to keep it spread out. But anyway, so that's a long intro to basically say that we made this guy. And in this live stream, we're gonna be making a brand new character. Now, if you remember from the last live stream, when I started the live stream, I was not prepared at all. I had no plan. I was just kind of winging it. And this time it's different. So I am going to present you with a few concept art things that I have made. A few different options of what we can make, and I will let you guys vote on it and see what we work on. So, I will say, I'm pretty alright at a lot of things, but I'm not alright at drawing, so let me just pull up some of these pictures. So, don't judge my drawings, they are pretty bad, but you know what? Better than using like AI or something. So, okay, here we go. The first one, we have this guy. So this guy he lives in the lake and he has a staff and a little like volcano wizard hat. And his whole thing in this village is he's kind of the guardian creature, which is what Stompy in the chat is getting super excited about. Now, this is a terrible drawing. I will admit this is an absolutely awful drawing, and but it would look way, 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 way better in the actual game itself, right? Okay, so this is the first one. This is option A, and I gave them all different colors too, so that'll hopefully help. All right, option B is this guy. And this guy, I did realize just now that he has a very similar look to, what in the world? I don't know what that was. To Cluster Saw right here with like the spread out eyes. But we could change that in a little, we can change that around. So this guy is super, super short and stubby. And he has like a weird mouth and big eyes with crazy pupils. And he's the one who has like an extreme Southern accent, like a lot. And is like very like, I don't know, I don't want to embarrass myself, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's very like kind of thing, right? So this is option 2. And then finally, option 3. This is, I think, probably my favorite, but I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be biased. It's you. Here we go. This is option 3. Now, option 3 is kind of like a spider-like creature, but his face or her face or whatever is a flower that has like flower petals on the outside, and then has a big eye in the middle, and then surrounding his eye is his mouth. So like his eye is like an island within his mouth, and so his mouth like surrounds his eye, and then it like grows and expands as he wants to eat. So these are the 3 different options. Let me see if I can put them all on screen at the same time. Here we go. And I guess we'll do the poll now and we'll see what we're gonna work on. So it's kind of like a mob vote in a way, but I can't guarantee that all of these guys are actually gonna make it into the game. Like if you guys were like, I hate design number 3 or something, then I'm probably not gonna include it. Because I don't know. Okay, let me make the poll. Poll. All right. And we're going to do, I'm going to say the color in the name, and this is going to look really weird for the first option, but it's just for accessibility reasons. We have, so the black guardian wizard guy. We have the red help see rip off man Southern. That's important to include. And then we have the blue flowy impersonator, because I saw someone say that. All right, vote away, and we shall see what we're gonna do. The red's one your least favorite? I kind of get that, but I love his silhouette. I think he'd have a really interesting silhouette. Plus I imagine as he like runs, his like little legs would be like, did you hear that again? I'm not going crazy. There's no way I'm going crazy. Whatever. It's like little like run, like, you know? And I've imagined he's probably really fast and probably has a lot to say about Lucy. So like he's the sassiest for sure. This one I imagine maybe would be like personality wise, the wizard guy, the wizard guardian, he probably wouldn't talk too much and he would be very reserved and it would be kind of tricky to get to him. And then the flower man would be like, I don't know how he'd be. I don't know. We can always do that. Okay, let's see. What do you mean the wizard's winning? No, I don't want the... Okay, peace and love. I don't want the wizard to win because I think the wizard would be the boringest to model. But if it wins, it wins. The boat rider from Undertale. You know, I actually don't know if I've heard of that. Let me look it up. Undertale. Oh, the river person. Cool. Yeah, I've never actually seen that before. Wizard is kind of not, it is kind of boring because here's the thing. This is gonna, if we end up doing the wizard guy, that means I kind of have to make a human-esque model. And if you've seen any of my human models before, let me give you a quick little preview of how good I am at that. We are in for a very interesting live stream. Let me show you. Now, granted, these were kind of made to be bad. So you can't judge it too much, but it also is abysmal. Hold on, my computer's frozen. There we go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... not that. Here we go. This is like my human modeling skills. So for context, I'll put it right next to the wizard to hopefully help influence your decision. This is like kind of the reference images that we're going with, you know? But I probably can unpin the comment saying ring the bell. 3 ads? I'm sorry, I don't know why that happened. Okay, you know, not to ring the vote or anything, but this is what it would look like, you know? Okay, let's see, we got 22 votes. We have 27 people here, so we're missing 5 votes. From 23, okay, perfect. 5 people can still, or 4 people can still influence, 3 people can still influence the election. Or not the election. It's not an election. The vote. The loser will die permanently. They will be removed from the game, never to be seen again. No pressure. Oh, shoot, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. So just think of that, you know, when you're voting, like, it's not like you're voting someone to win. It's you're voting someone to be removed forever. You know, that's kind of the mentality you want to have when you're doing this character vote here. You know what? I think those 3 people are not gonna vote. I think it's like a, oh, on my phone it says it very different. Oh wait, I can vote on my phone. Haha, watch. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote myself. Oh wait, did that just get too far? Okay, no, we're good. Okay. I thought I like on my phone it like shot up, so I thought I like fully rigged it that bad. Okay. All right. Don't remove any of them, please. I was just kidding. If all of these designs are good, then I'll keep them. All right. I think we are good. Final call. I'll give you guys 1 minute. 1 minute left. In the meantime, I guess we'll get started. So let me get the file saved and stuff. I need to make sure I'm not showing these spoilers. I've been working on a lot of spoiler stuff. Like a lot of spoiler stuff. It's so cool. It's super fun. I have never been this far into Act 2 development before. Like never. It's so exciting. I was working on this scene the last week, and it's such a cool scene. Okay. All right, I think it's been a minute. Looks like the wizard guy wins. All right. If you say so. All right, well, I'm just gonna let me create the file here. Make sure I'm not showing any spoilers. Perfect. All right, let's get started. Whoops. I guess, yeah, that's the winner. And this one, death, sentenced to death. This one, death, sentenced to death. Never to come back to the draining pit you go. All right. Let me switch my screen and hopefully the music will kick up. No, is this one flickering too? Come on. It's supposed to be the year of Linux. Maybe. They say that every year, but where is my... What? How do I change? What's going on? There we go. Okay, sorry, 1 second. I don't know why it flickers. All right, and no background music. You guys can't hear background music? It doesn't look like it's showing. How about now? Nothing? Come on, why? No widget connected? Hold on a second. We gotta have background music. We can't have a stream without it. Ugh. What are we gonna do? Come on, hold on. Maybe I just need to restart it, you know? Maybe that's it. I think it's because my OBS is through... No, it's not through Flatpak anymore. No! Come on. Open up. Dang it. Well, I don't want to have no background music, so here's what I'm going to do. We'll see if this works. Does that work? Okay, but I can hear it too loud now. Hold on. Sorry, technical difficulties. If I turn... And then if I turn you up. Okay, are we good here? Okay. Alright, there we go. This is gonna distract me so much. Usually it doesn't play in my ear, but here we go. You know what, I could just actually take my headphones off. There's no reason that I need my headphones on. Alright, so let's get started. And I think we honestly should probably start with the staff. I think that's probably the best way to go. You guys can all see that, right? We're all good. You hear almost nothing? Here, I'll turn it up more. Is that better? Hopefully that's the Skeleton music chase. Thank you. I love the Skeleton music chase. I think I did a really, really good job with that one. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so I won't hear Donos though if Mythical Donut. Oh, yeah, I'll be able to see it though because I have the chat open a bunch, so we should be good hopefully. All right, so if you know what, we need my reference image up here. I think that'll help. I need to make sure I don't show that on the screen because I'm absolutely gonna spoil something. Sorry, I'm brain farting. What am I looking for? I am looking for, it's in my downloads, okay. All right, here is our reference image, the glorious reference image. Perfect. So we're gonna make his staff first, and then we're gonna go from there. You can hear the music? Do I need to turn it up louder? Do you guys even like, do you want the music necessarily, or is it like, can you hear me now? Sorry, I unplugged my microphone. We're good. Anyway, I was saying that it's like we're basically making a very traditional fantasy stuff here. But I was kind of thinking as I was making, okay, hold on, this is actually gonna bother me. It's way too loud. Is it? Hold on. I'm sorry. Oops. It's way too loud. Is that better? Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's better now. Maybe a little bit. Okay, that's good. Okay, yeah, I'll just pretend to ignore. You know, I'll put my AirPods in. How about that? Then I won't be able to hear it. Okay, perfect. So, oh, that makes my voice sound weird. Never mind. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Peak music, thank you. So we're kind of making a very traditional fantasy staff, right? And this last scene that I was working on quite literally has like magic in it. And I was like thinking that like the Venge is actually like really different from every other mascot horror game out there because like, at least in Act 2, it's like full-blown like magic. What's the wizard's name gonna be? I don't know. It's just currently called Wizard Guy up here. So, cult magic. It is kind of cult magic here. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Just for my sanity. Because as much as I love my music, it's a little much sometimes. Okay. But, yeah, so, I don't know. I'm really happy with Act 2's development so far. If you were wondering about the more specifics, I started day 2 on March 21st, right? So that's like a little over a month ago, right? On March 21st, I was 0% done with day 2. And as of yesterday, 2 days ago. As of 2 days ago, I am almost 34% done with day 2. So that's kind of crazy. Like, that's crazy. I'm so happy with it, and it's turning out so well for the most part. There's some stuff that's a little awkward, but I've been making excellent progress. And do you know what it is? How many days? There's 5 days. The thing that like is the reason why I'm able to make progress so fast is because I finally got Lucy right. That's like literally all. Lucy, or the old Lucy, was causing so many problems, and I just didn't have the technical skills to be able to execute her the way that I needed to. But now I do. So I've been able to design really, really well, or design her system really well, and it's going to be awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, so I'm kind of having it like kind of like a tree branch a little bit, and have it kind of merge into itself. Just like so. Because I think that's very old Guardian-like. Just like that. And then we'll maybe add another layer here. And this. And maybe, oh, okay, you're gonna go on that side. So maybe, ooh, maybe we'll have him like loop around. But because I kind of want to give it like a tree branch kind of snake-like thing, exactly like what said in the chat. So let's hope that I can execute that well. And by the way, that progress, the 32% or 34% or whatever, is while I'm working a full-time job. Like I think right now, recently, I've been working like 50-hour weeks, maybe roughly around there. It's been kind of busy, but also not as busy as it sometimes is. But it's like 50 to 40-hour weeks, right? And I've also been playing Factorio like almost all day. So it's amazing progress. It's all around great news. It's awesome. And so I'm just so excited about it. I think it's gonna be really cool. And I've also been doing a lot of really cool stuff like with music as well, which I'll show you guys later. I was gonna show the Patreons yesterday, but then I thought I should show you guys too, because I think it's really cool. And we shall see how that goes. Satisfactory phase over? No, trust me, it's not. I just, well, maybe a little bit, but I just am trying to give Factorio a shot because everyone like in the factory scene loves Factorio, like with a passion. Like people love it more than Satisfactory, I think. And I beat the game the first time, and I don't get it. It was fun, but it was way more like tedious than Factorio was. And it also was more frustrating, but not because of like the difficulty of like logistics, but just because of like the pollution mechanic and like fighting off and defending your base. And it turns out I didn't like that at all. And so it kind of ruined the game for me a little bit. So I like, even after like I changed settings and whatnot. So I'm giving it another shot because I want to see what everyone else sees. But Factorio always is my favorite. Or Satisfactory, sorry. Satisfactory is always my favorite. But I think I am biased because that's the factory game I started with. Anyway, none of you probably care about that. But okay, well this looks terrible. So let's just keep working at it. So I kind of want more loops like this. Like I kind of want more, yeah, like having airspace. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I mean. Like, ooh, yeah, that helps a lot. That helps a lot. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yes, absolutely. We're gonna have a little thingy. I think it's gonna be like a light, like a crystal gem thing. Maybe we can work on that right now, actually. I found like a decent way to make crystals. You just kind of get an isosphere and you just kind of like grab it and like distort it in weird ways. Kind of like this. Which like maybe this isn't the best way to do a crystal, but like that looks pretty good. Right? You know? And then I can go and merge some of it in. Just like that. And then you bevel it. Boom. Crystal. Easy. And then once we add, we'll add a little temporary shader here. Let's get a glass. See? Crystal. Nice and easy. You know, even do translucency too. So you can see itself through it. Maybe we'll even, it's like liquid glass kinda. Not really. Not at all, actually. There we go. Boom. Okay. And that was so easy. That's like a little fun little trick for you guys. Hey, welcome. All right. Ooh, you know what would also be cool? Watch this, watch this. You guys are gonna be so impressed by this. Ready? We're gonna make a circle like this. And then we'll extrude it upwards. I don't know why I said that you guys would be impressed by this. It's literally not even like impressive in any sense. We'll make a circle like this. And we'll just go like this and like that. Boom. You know, like little rings. I don't know if this is gonna look good, but you know, it might. Yes, and this is his cane. There we go. I feel like that looks cool. We are making this guy. And so far it's turning out well. So far it's turning out well. See, you like the cane? Thank you. I'm glad. So far, I think we are all trusting. This is a volcano, by the way, if you can't tell. It's a volcano. Like a volcano wizard hat. It's supposed to be like an old Guardian, but I can't draw very well, so you just kind of have to use your imaginations. Ooh, add some spines. I just saw your comment. That's like right before it went off screen. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Go like this and merge. How do I merge? What's the shortcut to merge? Alt N. Wait, no, what? Hold on a second. Oh, okay, we're good. I forgot it. We'll add a little dragon thing. Not a dragon scale. Well, maybe. Just like a spike. Except for that's... Yeah, that's good, but that's super high poly. We don't need all of that. We can get away with this. And we'll put it on a separate layer, but we'll only make one of them so that we can texture that often. Is this guy's Lucy's husband and he is making the ring for Lucy's marriage, but Lucy wants to divorce to crack Lucas? You know, I couldn't have said it better myself, honestly. That was so accurate. Would you be able to talk to the lizard lake guy? The river fixie? Maybe. That's if you could catch him. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Husky. Very, very cool. Okay, we're gonna get, let's make him a texture. Should we go 2K or 4K? Nah, it's Act 2. We gotta be high quality. We're gonna make him 4K. Yeah, we're gonna make him 4K here. We don't do 2K anymore. I'm gonna call this Wizard or Guardian Man. I shouldn't say wizard because he's technically not a wizard. That just means his file and texture are now completely different names, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so cool. All right. You definitely need a new PC before Act 2. Yeah, Act 2 is probably gonna be a little bit, well, I don't know, it should be about the same as 2.0. Like, if you can run 2.0, it should be about the same, maybe. We'll see. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is ambient occlusion. Here we go, and then we're gonna give, I actually want to, disabling deep GPU subdivision. What? Why? Custom normals? No. I want outside normals. What? What do you mean custom normals? There's no custom normals. Whatever. It's pretty optimized? Thank you. That was hard to optimize. Well, I like 2 FPS in Act, and when you played the demo, well, yeah, you played a Patreon demo, so it's gonna be super unoptimized. You need a new PC, yeah. I guess. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna aim for the same specs as you know, Act 1, because I get that like RAM is like crazy now. It still kind of is. Okay, let's unwrap this guy. That does not look great. Let me try. Okay, you know what? That's looking whatever. It's looking fine. All right, we're gonna scale this down. I'll put it like right up here. All right. So because I lost access to Photoshop, because I switched to Linux, which sucks, so I don't have a photo editor, and I've been just kind of janking my way through it since. We're not gonna be able to make a great texture. We're gonna have to make it inside of Blender itself. But that actually has some perks because, you know what? We are gonna try this new add-on I installed a bit ago. I actually have never used this before, so let's see how this goes. Oh gosh. Hold on a second, what did it do? What did it do to my material? Why? It like messed up all my nodes. New paint layer, new fill layer, new layer group. Right, then how do I export it to like a picture? You know what? We're not gonna mess with it this time. Just kidding. We're not gonna mess with it because it's gonna take forever for me to learn it. All right, undo. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go back to the old traditional way. So, what I'm thinking, Wizard is canceled now. I don't know why I said cancer. All right. Here we go, and we're gonna go here. And luckily for us, I have, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to punch you. I have a whole set of textures ready to go. So let's grab a wood texture here. I'm gonna go with like a bark. Do I have a bark? I do. All right, we're gonna go with like this bark color. Let's see how this looks. Excuse me. Oh, right, there we go. Okay, so that looks terrible. All right, we're gonna try something different then. This looks like a rattlesnake, not well, maybe I just need to adjust the settings. No, this looks horrible. This looks so bad. All right, well, okay, actually we're getting there. Let me scale this down. The sky disc incident, yeah. You know what is funny? Because I still have to remake that texture. Like, I can't leave it as low quality as it is in the game. I have to remake it eventually. Maybe we'll make a live stream out of it. Just trying to... That's just what the live stream will be called. It'll just be called the Sky Disc Incident. Okay. The texture is so good. It just looks a little off, you know? But it's fine. It'll work for a base layer. So, we'll do this. Just like so, as you know, it's a good base layer. And then we're gonna make sure to get all the little crevices. It does look a little low quality, but I think it'll be fine. Then let's get a bump map and let's get a shader looking roughly how I want it. So here. All right, oh, we gotta fix some of that up. And let's turn down the roughness. I think wood is pretty diffuse. There we go. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap over and grab a different texture. Here, we're gonna choose, let's choose more of like a soft wood. You know, like let me get bark. I think I have a softer bark texture. Yeah, all right, we're gonna grab this one. And so this one's a little bit softer, but I can and I'll use it to kind of accent certain parts of it. I really want Blender to be as good as like Substance Painter. I feel like Substance Painter and it makes me so jealous. I want it so bad. But first of all, I don't want to pay for that, and second of all, I'm on Linux, so it's not even supported anyway. We don't talk about, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, so this looks good. But now let's take it even a step further. I'm going to use, we're gonna go fall off, we're gonna make this sharp. We're gonna go multiply, and we're gonna add some manual shadow. Ooh, way too much, far too much. We're gonna add some shadows here, so. My horrible UVs, I need to learn how to do better UVs. So I just let Blender do it by default, and it never turns out particularly well. If no Photoshop, you have to resort to Photopia. Well, that's literally what I'm using. Like I have it on my computer right now, and it's good, but it doesn't like that I have an ad blocker, even though I don't have an ad blocker using Photopia. It like thinks that I'm using an ad blocker, and so like it's super janky. And then it always saves my files to downloads, which I don't like. But I think my plan is I'm just gonna get a virtual machine. Well, I have a virtual machine and get Photoshop on that. Or I don't know, just wait until someone inevitably makes the support better for Linux. Because I was able to get it working once, and then it broke, and then I haven't been able to get it working since. So that's upsetting. But whatever. Bloodborne remake? I actually don't know what that is. What is that? Okay. And then what I want to do for these ring things is I want to make them almost like a painted purple to kind of match his little crystal thing up there. I don't know. That looks alright. Yeah, it looks fine. And then let's give it some like different little thingies. So like for example, maybe we'll mix in some purple doodads. I don't know, like paint or something. That like represents something maybe. I don't know what it would represent. Maybe it's like secret language or something. Or maybe this is like every time that this character has died or something. I don't know. Imagine unknowing Bloodborne. Yeah. I don't know what these could represent. I don't like how my textures do this, whatever. I care about quality, but not that much. Don't want to fix that. Oh, I forgot some spots. Ah, shoot. It's okay, we'll make it purple. It'll be part of the design. There we go. All right, and then we'll kind of go like this and like that. All right, that looks good. But then what I want to do is I kind of want to do like this. I kind of smear the normals a little bit here so that it looks like a different substance almost. Like that. You know what I mean? Just so it's not... Ooh, yeah, that looks way better. It like pops a little bit more because it looks like it actually has depth. I'll have you know, I'm just procrastinating until working on that guy. Like the actual model itself, because I really don't want to do that. It's gonna be so hard. Can't be bothered to fix UVs? Exactly, like no one's gonna notice. You know, and even if they did notice, I don't think it'll like... It's not gonna like be the make all break all. Like I feel like if UVs are the make all break all for this game, then I've made an act with zero substance. We'll even kind of distract from it. Boom, boom. We'll go like up here too. There we go, there we go. All right, and then maybe right here, we'll make like little stripy stripes. You know what I mean? Like a kind of... I need to... This is off topic, but I need to go back to making devlogs. I think I'm gonna make a devlog for, like, the different Lucy minigames. I think that would be a fun devlog to show. Like, showing off, like, we're gonna make chess, we're gonna make ping pong, we're gonna make checkers, we're gonna make, the 4 in a row game. Yeah, I do kind of miss the weekly devlogs, even though they kind of cannibalize the channel a little bit, in the live streams especially. I just gotta figure out, you know, a better format. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we'll like... There we go. Do more shorts? Oh yeah, shorts are awesome. Even though as a consumer I hate them, as a creator, they prioritize them a lot in the algorithms. So they're pretty good, and they're really easy to make too. Okay, so Almost done with the detailing. I think maybe we'll do a zigzag for this one. Just like that. And then what else should we do? Let's do like a straight line here. And then what else could we meaningfully do? Like maybe like a V shape. Like so. You see? There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll do, yeah, there we go. And then maybe we'll paint the bottom like a blue color. There we go. How long have we taken on this staff? 40 minutes. Oh gosh, okay. We gotta speed up a little bit. Maybe I'll kind of tint some things like this. Okay. All right, perfect. That's our staff done. I think this is good. We're done here. There we go. Uh-oh. Actually, I can't look on this right now. Let me mark that as red. Or unread. Alright. Should have some particles in the game? Ew, what do you mean ew? What did I accidentally show? I didn't show anything. What are you going ew about? What? What did I do? If there's something on my screen. What are you doing? What are you going on about? I don't know what happened. I don't know. Oh, we gotta texture these. We gotta texture these little crystal things. Salada likes coaster? Oh. Oh, that's what it is? Oh my gosh. I thought I like accidentally like showed my feet or something on camera. You guys, that's funny. Okay. All right, let me get the little crystals or little spiky spikes and we'll kind of put them all over. Not the crystal. Ooh, wait. No. Husky is a schizophrenic, actually. Will I make more devlogs? I really want to because they're good for the channel and good for building community and stuff. So I do need to, but we'll see because they just take a lot of work and I really don't like to edit. Like if that's like kind of the worst part, like edit and recording it, and then it just like in my mind it takes time away from like actually making the game. So I don't know. I wish I could just like clone myself. And then have like one half of myself work on Act 2 all the time, and then another half of myself like do like make the videos and also like play Factorio or Satisfactory or whatever. So maybe I'll work on that. Maybe that's my next project. Because that would be awesome. Isn't that just Severance? Yeah, but the problem with Severance, like here's like the flaw of Severance, like. It's single threaded. Like you're either working or you're relaxing. But we need a solution that's multi-threaded, where you can like create different kind of just turning yourself into an AI agent and then being able to just kind of spawn yourself more. I would love that. Except for not have corporations control that because that would be awful. Here we go. And then here we go. We'll kind of make these. And there we go. I think that looks good. Perfect. Let's see how it looks in the lighting. Work on the model. You're right. You clocked me. Okay. Let's see how this looks under light. Ooh. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. This looks pretty cool. This actually really does. And watch. Ready? We'll make this look even cooler. Ready? I'm gonna keep this a secret off screen for you. You're gonna see this just in a second. Oh, I guess that it showed it on screen now. There we go. Boom. Doesn't that look good? I feel like this looks good. All right, so here's what I need you guys to do. There is 1,000 people in the Caustic Games server, and there is only roughly 30 people in this live stream. So you could probably tell that's quite There's quite a few people missing. So what I need you guys to do, everyone take a screenshot of this, send it in the Caustics Games server, and laugh about how everyone's not here and that you guys are getting exclusive content or something. Like I want to see like 85 images. Yeah, fake fans, exactly. Accuse everyone of being fake fans. And then even actually, yeah. Do it. Everyone take pictures and send and be like, oh, I bet you're jealous that you can't see the live stream. Oh wait, no, hold on. Don't take pictures yet. Don't take pictures yet. Let me make it better. There we go. I guess that didn't really help. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Wait, actually, no, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I'm gonna make it glow. We're gonna make it glow. Yeah, we're gonna make it look glow. It's gonna look so good. Wait, ready, watch. Boom. And I'll kind of do it behind. Well, no, I don't want the shadows. And then I'm gonna turn. No, turn off the shadows. Okay, there we go. All right, now send it. All right, everyone send it. Like 85 images. Like everyone send constantly. Like so much. Perfect. I think that's working. Okay, we'll let them do that. And then I guess we're gonna move on to making the wizard. Oh, great. I really don't want to do this, but okay. They're doing it. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna scoochy this over here, and I guess we're gonna get started with this. So, do we start with the head or with the hat? I really don't want to start. We'll start with the head. This is gonna go so wrong. This is actually gonna go so wrong, and this is your fault. You guys voted for this. Okay. So I think like this. This is like the shape I think would be good. We'll make him nice and plump. Just like that. Check the server. Yeah, look at that. So many people are sending. Actually, there's nothing in showcase, but it's all in general. There we go. Yes, perfect. You guys are doing great. Exactly. That's perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is if I apply this, we're going to need to retopologize this somehow. Why does the wizard look like a Ghibli character? It low-key kind of does. Okay, we're gonna go with a mirror modifier and scooch that up. Just like that. And clip. Perfect. Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some eye holes. We're going to inset them inwards. Just like that. And we're going to be doing this by hand here, so let's hope this turns out well. So if we set the eyes inwards like this, I think they need to be a little bit bigger. So let me grab this. This is going surprisingly well. Name him Wizarf. Is that like a reference to something? Mirror modifier. I know, mirror modifier is the best modifier. Here we go. And then we'll get some eyeballs. Actually, we're gonna use an icosphere for this. Actually, let me get this parented right. Okay. Ooh, you know what actually would be cool is if he didn't have like regular eyeballs, he had like special eyeballs. Like, here's what I mean. Like if his eyeballs were like inset, just like this. I gotta do another mirror modifier here. Mirror modifier, perfect. Wait, it is Jack Skellington. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's how his eyes are gonna work. They will be little domes on the inside here. We're gonna give him crystal eyes. See, so if you look at the geometry, they're like inverted domes. And maybe what we'll do is we'll go like this too. And they're gonna have that same glassy material as the crystal. So maybe he like came from the crystal, like that's like his like mother or something, I don't know. That would be an interesting concept. There we go. We'll shade smooth that. Wait, it looks a little too cute. You know what I mean? It looks a little too cute. I wanted him to look, no, I wanted him to look like as if he's like old and grumpy. I don't know how people are sending pictures in general, to be honest. I just kind of ignored it. At least for the time being. Not like old and grumpy, but like wise. See, now he looks happy, but maybe if I do this. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, there we go. And then let me make actually a makeshift hat. I think that'll also help with our goal. If we can give him a little hat. Just like this. Go up like this, and then like this. No, there we go, okay. Something like that, I don't know. And then... Oh, you know what? This hat needs to be divided more. It needs to be like... That looked mildly inappropriate. Alright. And... Here we go. Okay, there we go. So then I can scooch that over. He looks like a marshmallow. I know. It's not supposed to look like that though. Alright, we'll go like this. Combine this down. Here. Just like that. Okay, well that doesn't look ominous enough. That just looks like fun. Like he looks like a happy little fun wizard that like would like come to your birthday party and like give you balloons or something. That's not what I'm going for. I don't want that at all. I want like evil wizard who has a dark secret. You know? Like where the brim of okay, I can't tell you where I'm getting this inspiration from because I don't want to promote it. But mega hat that like swoops down. There we go. See? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. It's like grand. It's majestic. It's giving what's it giving? It's giving like secret agent fantasy. That's what it's giving. No, it's not giving that. It's giving like I don't know what it's giving. There we go. Perfect. So then look. Oh. Dang it, Solana. No, you're right. How is he gonna hold his staff if he has a big hat? You ruined it. You ruined it. Hold on. We need to make his staff bigger actually, because if we're gonna be doing this to scale, which we should, I think it needs to be like 2 times the size. Maybe not 2 times, but like this size. How's he gonna hold it if it's too big? I didn't ruin it! No! How's he gonna hold this stuff if his hat's too big? No, I love the video. Okay, hear me out. I have an idea. I don't know how. Well, see, I was gonna add a hole through his hat, but then that would like severely. But that would be so charming, though. Wouldn't that be charming if he had a little hole in his hat? Wait. Okay. I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. Watch this. It's gonna require a little bit of shader magic. But check this out. How can he kiss Lucy with that hat? Oh my gosh, he's that's a, you know what? I'm sorry for judging. That's a fair question. Actually, that's a fair question. How are we all gonna kiss Lucy if we're even in the presence of, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Whatever. All right, quadratic sphere. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. This is gonna be so cool. Watch. Are you ready? This is how he charmed Lucy into marrying him. I feel like every creature I've done has somehow ended up in a conversation about if it's gonna marry, kiss, or like do babas with Lucy. Like, is that what you guys just think like the whole village is about? Like, just everyone here just has a thing with Lucy, and that's why they live there. That's funny. Okay, here, watch. Ready? Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I guess you can already maybe see it. No, you can't see it. Okay. What? Where did it go? Excuse me? Oh, boom. So, he is gonna have a hole in his hat, but the hole in his hat is parented to the staff, right? So like this. So it looks like this, right? And then as he moves the staff around, like this, the hole moves too. Is that not cool? What do we think of that?
I used to spend like
Just make his arm super long so he can hold it to the side. That would be funny too. What do we think about that? Do we like that, or is that like way too much?
absolutely beautiful. I found
See, so then like as he were to like, if we're like animating him, and he like moves his staff, let's see, it like rotates around.
Oh, yeah, that's because she.
And then like the edge of this would be glowing like, yeah, the purple color or whatever.
I'm kidding.
I think that's cool.
But actually, I don't know if you.
Okay, there we go. So now we get the best of both worlds, where it's charming and then it's also
But I've made
it's
it
also
keep her
that.
alive. She's the last real plant that I actually have, and I love her so much, and I really don't want anything getting to her. So I keep her.
What do you mean
alive
Lucy's dialogue is playing in the
so she
background?
can stay with me for the rest of eternity.
Oh, well, I just changed the song somehow. What do you mean you hear Lucy? Wait, what just played? Hold on a second, what just played? What did you guys hear? Hold on a second. And then like the edge of the... Oh wait, I do hear Lucy! Susan, like as you were to... Wait, what in the world? That would be funny too. What do we think about that? Do we do it like that? Why is it just... What? Why is it just playing Lucy dialogue? What in the world? What in the world? Why is it playing Lucy? Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I don't have enough energy to deal with that right now. It didn't sound like it was a spoiler. She talked about Floop. Oh shoot. Okay, maybe that is a spoiler. What is it playing? Hold on a second. Let's investigate this. What is this playing? Yeah, she's... What in the world? She's playing her dialogue. Why? Why? How did that happen? Genuinely, how did that happen? I have a directory where I keep all the songs. What? What was it playing? What? How? I need to solve this right now because Because otherwise I don't want it to leak dialogue. What in the world? What? I'm so confused. Okay, well, I'm gonna delete that. Okay. Okay, that should be fixed. I don't know if that worked or not, but that should be fixed now. That's so bizarre. Why was that playing their dialogue? Okay, well. It's not playing again. You're lying. You're lying. All right. All right. Okay, so here we go. And then for his mouth. I'm not gonna give him a mouth. You still hear dialogue? No, you don't. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're totally lying. Okay. All right. So let's generally shape his body real quick. I'm just thinking something super simple, like a little box. But we won't even really see it because he'll be wearing a cloak. All right, a little box right here. Oh. Actually, that might be funny because I just realized the player's gonna be about like this tall. Which means you won't even be able to see his face unless you were to like go and then look up, which I guess might be charming actually. You know, okay, I'm gonna make this a little taller. A little taller. There we go. Maybe none of this is real. Oh, he would stand on a rock! You're so right, you're so right. He would absolutely stand on a rock. Okay, we'll move it up a tiny bit. Alright, and then let's go with, watch this, is what we're gonna do next. Now, if there is any anti-maskers in the chat, I beg for your patience here, but watch this. Ready? We're gonna move this out, and we're gonna go like this. And boom. What are you even going on about? Okay, so he's gonna have a mask on, just like that. Not because he doesn't, or not because he's like, not because of like anything, just, you know. What is going on in the chat? You guys are like, what is going on? Yeah, like a bandit, exactly. All right, so, and we'll have it kind of, you know what? It's connected to the hat. It's connected to the hat. That's the decision. There we go. We'll go like this, and we'll connect it right up to the hat. Because he stole Lucy's heart. That's funny. Here we go. All right, and then we gotta fix this part right here. That is the root of everything, exactly. That's where he gets his powers from. And I'm totally not just doing a mask because I am too lazy to do a mouth and lip sync. That's not the reason at all. I don't know why you would think that, actually. I think that's a very offensive thing to think, to be honest. Perfect. Perfect. It looks great. It looks wonderful. Okay. Just like that. Yeah, okay, that looks good. And then it hasn't even a volcano yet. You're right. You're right, it's not. And actually, watch, we're just gonna turn the body directly into the quote. Just like so. We'll make it a little bit wavy. Boom. Perfect. All right. The wizard guy and Lucy are gonna marry each other. That's what someone said in the Discord. You guys are so creative. What is going on? What in the world? Why is it duplicated? Why is it duplicated twice? What? Excuse me? It's like duplicated twice? What in the world? Hold on a second. We gotta debug this issue. Oh, I see. It's just because they're. Alright, we're gonna cut half of that off. There we go. Alright. Merge them back together. Draw little stars. Ooh, stars would look really good on this, I think. Alright. And then watch. Then what we'll do is we'll get this and we'll make it a little bump for his arms. Though I do wonder if this is kind of pushing the style of Venge a little bit. There we go. But we'll make his arms like more of like tentacles, kinda. So not so much like little hands, like that. Maybe we'll make them a little longer. Just like so. Alright. Then next up, let's do. What are those hands? They're tentacles, they're not hands. And that's totally not just an excuse for laziness. Okay, what in the world is going on here? Oh gosh! Oh, you weren't even talking about how simple they were. You were talking about how badly modeled they were. Oh gosh, these are rough. You know, it's fine. You see the tentacles? Where did you get that from? Because I feel like I've heard people say that before. Okay, there we go. There we go, perfect. Okay, this looks good. Oh, yeah, Stompy's always late. Yeah, you missed a lot, Stumpy. Oh, wait, he should have a train. A train! Yes. Yes, he should have a train. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, and then his clothes are gonna be that same black, except for not his head. His head, I kind of imagine, would be more of a grayish, like almost like stone. Maybe we'll get that, and we'll make him like. Well, let's see, because I want the. Like this, right? Yes, see, there we go. Why does he have a hat? Because that's part of his design, see? He has a hat. There we go. Should have been a long beard. That would have been cool. But no, that just looks like the Reddit icon now. Alright. So then, yeah, then the thing will come out of the top. Alright. I think this looks good. I think this looks great. All right, now let's get started on the, oh no, what's going on here? There we go, okay, we're good. I'm gonna kind of sculpt it in more like that. There we go, and then we need a bigger, like, edge rim thing. Perfect. Awesome, all right. This dude is totally a dude. Lucy, his wife colored his clothes. He 100% is a Redditor. You are so right about that. Wait, what happened to his... Oh, right, no, I removed it because I had to do that. All right, there we go. Well, it's fine. We'll just make it black. There we go. Ugh. All right, cool. Well, I think this is a pretty simple. Please look at some images of the Hoodlums from Rayman 3. Okay, yeah, let's go see. Let me go look. Rayman 3? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, they look, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's very similar actually. It ended up looking pretty similar. Here, it looks like this. Let me open the image. There we go. Like this. For anyone curious. It's like that. Alright, uh-oh. No, my Chrome crashed. Come on now. It's gonna reopen it in the wrong spot yet, but will. Alright. Restore. That was not helpful, Chrome. It was not nice. Alright, there we go. And make sure we're still good here. All right, great. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So, I think we are good in the modeling department for now. Now, before I get into texturing this guy, well, let me kind of fix some things up first. I wanted to show off something cool that I've been working on with Act 2. So, it's entirely auditory, as in like audio. And I kind of want to explain first. So, I've been getting into a lot of musicals recently, like especially like my favorites. My favorites right now are Into the Woods, Cats, and I think there's one more, Les Mis. Those are like my favorites right now. And for some of them, especially Into the Woods, the producers use a lot of musical motifs. The script is showing. No, it's not. What are you talking about? The script is not showing. You know, you're lying. Oh, well, yeah, you saw the icon on there. I didn't actually click on it. We're good. And plus, the first page of the script, it doesn't have any spoilers. Yeah, you thought, ha, it was so funny. Yes, I love musicals. Musicals are like my favorite thing right now. So, Into the Woods uses a lot of musical motifs to be able to, really smartly, to be able to tell the story of the musical. So, like, if you're not familiar with it, Into the Woods, it's basically like Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood. Lucy's talking again? No, she's not. You guys need to stop trolling me. There's no way. Hold on. Yeah, you know, she's not talking. You guys are just lying. So, like, it's basically a bunch of fairy tales, and they all get mixed together and chaos ensues, right? But what the genius work of the creators of Into the Woods did is they have different themes for every character, and then every character's theme like intermixes, right? So that's a really, really awesome way to tell stories because it not only communicates it visually and like intelligently, like as in like your brain, like you're understanding the story, but also like you hear it and you like have like a musical sense, right? So anyway, long story short, I discovered, like I watched a bunch of videos about how that works, and I'm like, oh, what do you mean? I'm not talking to myself or whatever. I'm talking to you. Okay. So, I realized that this is like an actual really powerful way of telling stories. So I've never like done this before. And so I thought I would do that for Venge, especially Act 2. So, if you wouldn't mind, you wanna hear some of the stuff I've been working on, and we'll see how effective it is. It's not gameplay, so I'll just switch to like, my gameplay screen. This talk is nonsense confusing. Right. So, yeah, let's take a quick little break and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna switch to this game screen and we're gonna find a good position to like a relaxing view. Is this relaxing? You guys can watch the force field at the top. Oh shoot, hold on. I wanna pause it without. There we go. Okay. You guys can watch the force field at the top. You guys can watch all of this. All right. So tell me if you guys can hear this. Let me mute the music for a second. Is the music muted? I cannot tell. Let me see. Okay, no music. All right, great. So let me know. Let me get all of my audio stuff working. All right. This feels like a drug trip. Thank you. I think that's a good thing. Can you guys hear that? There we go. Can you guys hear this? The piano? I assume so because I can hear it. So, here is what we got going on. So, in Act 2, or in Venge as a whole, we obviously have the title screen music, which is kind of, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, it's kind of the best written, most iconic piece, which if for some reason you don't remember it, it's the... Right? Like that sort of thing, like the da 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 da. It's great. So that song existing in Act 1 already, it plays during the title screen, but then importantly, keep this in mind, it plays whenever a character dies. So cartoonist, laserette, helpsy, and those are the three. So whenever a character like that dies, you always hear like in the background like a somber like hold on, my noise cancellation is like being weird. 1 second, let me quickly fix that. Here we go. You're gonna hear a little bit of static, I'm sorry, it's gonna have to be what it is. But you hear like... Right, you hear like that in the background, right? And what I've decided is... Yeah, the Scrum Travels. What I've decided is that this... is now officially the motif for death and life in the flip world. So whenever a character dies, and this is going to stay the same way, it's not going to change. Whenever a character dies, you hear... Right? Which is the Group Travels motif. So whenever you hear that, that's what that officially means. And so that's what the story's trying to tell you. Now, the song also has a few different other parts. So like we have this part... Right? And that plays on the title screen. Now, that is also a brand new motif, but I can't say what for yet. So we're just going to move on past that. And then the next part in the song is the bridge, which sounds like... I don't know if you remember that, but that's the bridge. It's like mostly through the song. That part is now, I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, okay, what can I assign to that part? And I realized, and I did this completely by accident, by the way, when you meet Lucy for the first time, before the cartoonist attacks her, spoiler, you hear... You hear that in the background, right? And so this... is now the Lucy motif. So these are her chords. It's not like a single motif per se, but it's a set of chords. So this is how I musically represent Lucy. So it could be like... I don't know, I could do a lot with it, right? Or I could maybe do like a... Whatever. You get the point. So... that's the Lucy motif. Is it Lucy motif, the boring fight song? Oh, it's kind of a theme that represents Lucy, but not entirely. I'd say it's more Lucy's house, but also it just is a song. But that's the Lucy motif, so you'll hear a lot of this in Act 2. But then we also have a brand new motif that's exclusive to Act 2, which I think you might have heard already. And it is the adventure theme, which goes something like... That's the adventure motif. So whenever you like... You'll see this in Act 2 more, but whenever something is about to happen, like Lucy's like, let's go on an adventure, you would hear that sort of in the background. And it might change all the time. But here's the cool thing. This is what the point I'm getting to. The really awesome part about these motifs is that I can twist them and play with them to tell the story. So for example, this is hypothetical, entirely hypothetical. If I have a situation where maybe an adventure goes wrong, right? So like, let's say like an adventure goes terribly wrong and Lucy's super upset about it. I could do something like... Not the best example, I just came up with it on the spot, but what it's doing is it's taking that motif and then it's slowing it down and kind of dragging it out to emphasize how it changed over time. You know what I mean? So, or another example, if, for example, there were to be some sort of, I don't know how to explain this, but if something were to happen with the death theme, it might, instead of this, it might be the other way around, where it's... You know what I mean? So I can kind of flip it. But anyway, long story short, that's what I've been doing, and I think it is really, really cool. So I've written probably... Oh, yeah, I do have actually a lot of new songs I can show you. So let me share them off, actually. They're not new songs, per se, but they're new... sorry, stings, little music parts. So I won't show all of them, but... Yeah, exactly. So I don't think most people will like consciously recognize that that's what the motif is doing, but I think that you will unconsciously. So here, I want to show you guys something kind of cool. So per usual, we have a tradition on this live stream where I share off some of the songs that I've been making, and I have a bunch of new ones. So I'm going to list some songs and we're going to see which ones you guys want to hear. So here are all of the new songs here. You know what? I'll just write them in the chat and the console here. So, you guys ready? I'm super excited about these. And the Sting names are based on the story. So they're kind of spoilers, but it's fine. So the first one is called To a Million Pieces. That's the first song. The second song is called Oh My Force Field. The third song is called Death for None, ? And then the fourth song is called, this one's personally my favorite, well, one of my favorites, Lucy Lies, ? Those are the 4 new songs. Which 2 do you guys want to hear? I'll let you guys choose, and we'll play 2 of them, and then we'll go back to making our little guy. So I say, if I were to choose, I'd probably choose To a Million Pieces and maybe Lucy Lies. But see, Lucy Lies is kind of clever because it can kind of be interpreted in 2 different ways. We have Lucy Lies ? Like Lucy Lies, or Lucy's Lies, kind of like Lucy Lies, like sort of thing. Okay, okay, it's kind of obvious that Lucy Lies is gonna win. All right, and then the other one is, oh, what in the world? I forgot to mute my piano. Sorry. There we go. What is making that sound? Okay, Lucy Lies, and then what's the other one you guys want to hear? I'll switch back to Blender for now. So we have Lucy Lies and To a Million Pieces, or Oh My Force Field. Here, we'll do a quick little poll because I think it's kind of mixed. To a Million Pieces, Oh My Force Field. All right, everyone quickly vote. And then I'm going to flip back to the main screen and we're going to work back on here while these music play. Oh, my force field is winning? Oh, well, actually, oh, maybe not. They're all really good. I'm really proud of all of them. But they are very short. They're like 30 seconds each, and they're just meant to play like to kind of enhance the scene. All right, looks like my force field is winning. All right, let's do that one. All right, we'll start with my force field. Oh, I just remembered what this one is. Are you sure? This one isn't a really good one. We'll just do it anyway. So here's the intro to Oh My Force Field. And that's how it ends. There we go. All right, that's Oh My Force Field. I can't say what it's for, but it's not the best one. You guys kind of chose wrong. In my opinion, Death for All is kind of my favorite. No, also Lucy. I like all of them. All right, then Lucy Lies. Ready? Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Listen. Da 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 da. The grim motif, and also, it may be kind of hard to notice, but that's the adventure motif right there. Dun 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 dun. But it's slowed down. So, lots of cool storytelling I'm doing here. But, yeah. Okay, sorry, I do want to play Death for All. I do want to play Death for All, because I think it's really good. Do you want Death for All Bite 1 or Bite 2? Oh yeah, and then also, sorry. One thing I also love to do when I want to add suspense is, like, listen to the very end. So it does the motif, and then a little synth goes off. And the synth in my mind is very, like, industrial and very, like, mechanical, kinda. So, I don't know. Take that as you will. Alright, we will do by... I'll just choose randomly. Alright, ready? I love this one. Yeah, I love that one. So, and by the way, all of these songs are already in the game. Like, I make them as I put them in the game. So, I love this one too. I'll replay it again. I think it's really good. Grim, yep, you caught the Grim at the end. Gameplay snippet? I don't know. I was thinking about it, but if I were to show a gameplay snippet, it would absolutely spoil something big, and I just don't know if I want to do that this early on. You know, because we got a lot of time, like, still to work on Venge, and I don't want to know if I don't know if I want to spoil everything yet. You know, it's a great cliffhanger. That's when he's wrong. Okay, here we'll yeah. No, trust me, I do have gameplay. I have a lot of gameplay. I have, I think, let's see. How much gameplay do I have? 15 minutes, I think. But a lot of it is linear. It's just kind of following Lucy around while you do things with her. So, it's not the most interesting gameplay. But wait, can I also prove it? No, I'm not gonna prove it. But yeah, that's like my rationale, because I really don't want to spoil something this early on. But, you know, we'll see. All right, hold on. I actually want to play 2 million pieces because I'm in the mood right now. All right, here we go. I think that one's probably the most spoilery out of all of the little stings so far. Lucy is divorcing the wizard? Is that what that song means? And I love doing that like pulsing thing at the end. I think it's really cool. Anyway, that's that one. I hope you like that one. I think that one's pretty cool too. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Why can't I paint on this? What? Why can't I paint on you? Play Oops, the Door Open? Yeah, I have to, because that one's such a good one. And that one was made a long time ago, too. Which, actually, if you kind of retcon it, Oops, the Door Opened is also the adventure theme a little bit. But not the same, entirely. Please add a smile. I don't know. I think it might ruin the vibe a little bit, but I love the idea. Okay, so hold on. I didn't know you could do that. That's actually kind of cool. But I love that sting too. I think there's some other ones from Act 2. We have this one, which like you've already heard. It's the beginning of Act 2. Yeah, that one's pretty good. If you notice, I also really love to do like motifs, even before I kind of learned about it, using sound. So like the Flipped World is very, very, very much like robotic and synthy and harsh and in some ways unpleasant to listen to. Whereas the real world isn't almost entirely real instruments, except for a few cases. And then like Lucy's House, for example, I primarily use piano. And like flutes and real instruments mixed in with the synths as well, to kind of give it that sense of like, you know, out of placeness. That's why, like, for example, with a lot of the Act 2 songs, you kind of hear a mix of both. Or like a fighting of both. Like, for example, there's the song, what is it called? Techno Fire Water Fight. Whatever it's called. One of those things. And that's literally a blend of synth and pianos. And then obviously the Red Source has that synthy, like, sort of sound. And then, yeah, so I also love doing stuff like that. But I'm really happy that I've been able to learn more about how to make good music. Because I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time. I'm just kind of making it sound good. The texture makes it look like it's clay. Yeah, it's not supposed to look this, like, bandy. It's supposed to look a little bit better. But it's just the bump map. Yeah, there we go. See, that's better. That's what it's supposed to look like. But also, like, clay low-key could look on theme, too. I'm just kind of trying to give his robe some, like, shape. You know what I mean? So it's not, like, flat or obviously flat. So like, for example, like this would probably be a crease right here. Then I imagine like right under his armpit, here's a crease, just like that. But pretty good stuff, pretty fun stuff. What is going on back here? It's like completely black. Why? Make the mask a scarf? Ooh, that's a good idea. Rather than just like, blah. I just got my order, guy, and no, I'm not late. Oh, he looks like a Hollow Knight character, even though I've played the game. Neither have I, but I can kind of see it. It's like that white thing. Okay. Yeah, we'll make the scarf. We'll make the mask more of a scarf, actually. So we'll get rid of that and we'll change it. And then what I'm gonna kind of do is let me get rid of that mirror modifier, and then I can kind of bend the cloth in a little bit of hopefully new ways to kind of give it some interesting shape and not super symmetrical. Just like so. All right, now what I'm gonna do, watch this, and this is texturing at my best. Ready, watch. I think I have this already, but I might need to open the Google for it. I'm going to grab, we'll grab this one. Make sure I can use it. I think I can. All right, we'll put it in here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a cloth mask texture, and I'm gonna plop that in. Where is it? Can I not import it? Hold on, it's like, what is it called? Ah, I can't, dang it. All right, I'll have to choose a different one. We'll choose, I should have totally prepared for this by choosing it in advance, but I didn't. So, sorry about that. Or choose this one. All right, this one looks good. And we'll try this. Yep, that's going to be in the right format. Awesome, perfect. And refresh. Perfect. All right, so now what we could do, check this out. Let me switch back to my thing. I probably got to unmute the site, huh? And is the background music going to work? Cloth simulation? I would, but I don't have enough mesh data for that because I'm using the subdivision surfacing. But what I can do instead is if I get this, then I go and open up here. I can kind of add the detail I need. Kind of. Actually, I want to do lighten instead. Kind of like this. Oh, not that much. Not that much either. Tiny bit. You know, just kind of give it some more shape. It's flickering? Ah, no. Why? Hold on. Sorry about that. There we go. Whoops. I didn't change it. Maybe that worked. All right, there we go. We're good. Sorry about that. All right. So we're gonna kind of drag this along. There we go. And how does this look with some stronger normal maps? Yeah, it's a little too intense. And I'm going to turn off this. Not metallic. And a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. It doesn't look the best. It kind of looks a little bunk. But that's nothing we can't fix. I'm wanting to multiply and make things darker. And I have an idea. Because I do think that it needs to be a little bit more Venge-y. Because right now it doesn't look like Venge as much as I would hope so. So, and one thing I do a lot in Venge is strange head shapes. So I think something like this would help. Well, now it just looks like the skull emoji. So. No, it's a mushroom or a skeleton. Exactly. All right. And we'll get this. And we'll kind of wrap it around. Just like this. But I also do kind of want him to look out of place as well, because I think that would help with his particular little story. And then we can kind of tuck this in back here. Wizard and Lucy? No, it's supposed to be a guardian. Solidify. And then maybe what we can do is let's give him some of that unique head shape. And maybe something like this. There we go. That helps a lot. That helps a lot. There we go. Boom. There we go. That's way better. Way better. And then maybe right here we'll kind of indent a tiny bit. Oh, not that much actually. Ooh, what if his eyes were a little bit more ghoulish? You know what I mean? Like it was like, is the music not playing? It is not. Oh shoot. What happened to my music? There we go. Alright, there we go. It's a vessel from Hollow Knight? I need to play Hollow Knight. I haven't played it before. And I feel like I low-key should. I don't know, is it good? Here, we'll make his eyes bigger. Wizarf. I don't, maybe. We'll see. All right, let's give him the same material as this guy has, which is like that cloth. There we go. Smart UV and wrap that. Put this down here. And it's amazing. What kind of game is it? Is it like a first person game? I literally know nothing about it. We'll go next. There we go. Oh. Kind of just add this cloth texture all over it and solidify out. Like that. And then I kind of think it would be interesting if we give it some color near the tip. Kind of a brownish. Like that. Oh yeah, that's looking so much better. Alright, I don't know what you're doing down here, but you gotta stick back. And then we can kind of honestly remove a lot of this lower part. Kind of just shrink it down and go edge split. And shrink that inwards, and it's not poking out anywhere. Nice, then we can take the bottom part and delete it. Metro? A 2D platformer? Oh, okay, gotcha. Speaking of, we're gonna be doing Trojan Horse kind of soon. Have I worked on any combat? Not yet, but it will be soon. It's not gonna be like swords or shields or anything like that though. So you can, well, you do have a shield, but it's more so gonna be potions and those sorts of things. At least for you. Lucy's a different story, but you obviously can't control Lucy. So Trojan Horse, right? If you forgot about that, that's coming up pretty soon. Well, maybe not in the story necessarily, but like in terms of my development, what I'm working on, it's coming up really soon. And so we're gonna have some live streams about making some Trojan Horse stuff. And I've decided kind of I want to completely change the art style of it. I mean, the art style was never permanent to begin with, but I want to change the art style completely. Yes, the shield is an accessory. It's the first accessory we get in Act 2, actually. Ooh, look, that looks so much better. That looks so much better. Does it not? Like that, like sort of like convex shape we got going on right here. Like, doesn't that look so nice? It looks so much better than like round furball. I see why Lucy folded. Needs to be a skeleton. I get it, but also like, I don't know if I want a character just to be a skeleton because I kind of remove the skeletons, you know? Okay, so now what we're gonna do, let's work on the skin. I'm actually really excited to work on the skin because I have a very, ooh, wait. Oh. Ooh, wait. I like that kind of crease. Except for that's way too strong right there, this particular one. And then I want like a stronger crease right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's so sharp. Oh my gosh, look at how sharp. Oh, it's so sharp. I love how sharp it is. Oh, those ridges. Right? Wow. Those are some good ridges. That definition. Oh, it's so good, it's so good. Hold on. I'm gonna go crazy with this. We're gonna kind of loosen this one. Why does it sound like jumper trash? Let me hear it. Oh, this is 805. Yeah, those curves. There we go. Okay, that looks so cool. Okay, we're back. I trust the process. That's always the motto with these streams. And you never do it. It's so funny just like when I'm making this stuff, like just how one small change can kind of so good, that's so good, that's so good. Oh my gosh. It's like one little change can like change the model's trajectory, it feels like. Is he available on Tinder? Whoa, he's not the bestiality. Well, actually I don't even know what he is. He could be. Well, yeah. You know what? Pop off. Okay, there we go. Oh, he looks so cool. Oh, I love him. Not as much as I like the tall plant though, if I'm honest. Here, watch, we'll kind of blur his scarf in like a horizontal, like a diagonal way. So it's like, ooh, who is he? Oh, he's mysterious. Is he pattable? Well, yeah, he's like this tall compared to the player. Oh, who is he? Oh, he's so mysterious. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's what I want to do for the skin. You know, I wish I had like a picture of like an older person, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to go find one. Old person. All right. Now, normally I would make this skin myself just by... Ah! Oh, shoot! Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Sorry. False alarm. Usually I would make the skin by myself by, like, going through and, like, torturing my body to get, like, a good picture of, like, you know, some body stuff, but I'm not gonna do that for today because I need to. This is kind of grossing me out a little bit. These are very, very close up pictures that I'm dealing with here. Okay. So, yeah, this will have to work. All right. But I can't do that today because I just don't feel like it. And also, I would rather not right now. Hello, welcome back. They need to be the same age as Lucy. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Ready? Now, this is gonna be a thing I need you to trust the process on, okay? This is gonna look really weird for about 5 seconds. All right? Just trust the process on this, all right? All right, guys? All right, I'm trusting you. I better not see no one freaking out, okay? But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get his UVs. I don't even care to wrap them properly because I cannot be bothered right now. All right, you're trusting it? Everyone's trusting it? All right, perfect. Here we go. All right, I'm getting my paintbrush out. It's gonna get a little dangerous now. It's okay. You don't need to worry. Don't need to worry too much. But let me grab the picture. All right. And we're gonna go with not view plane, but tiled. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, this is a little too much. Hold on, it needs to be more congruent. Oh no, what is it doing here? No, I might need stencil. Okay. It's okay, no, it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Just don't question it. Just don't question it. Don't question it, okay? Don't question it. It's okay. Why would Lucy marry him? I never said that. You guys are saying that. It's okay. Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. It's okay. We're gonna make it through this. You kind of like this. Ew. Why? I gotta kind of smooth out these edges. If this is like an old wrinkly texture. Oh no, it's not seamless. That's fine. Okay. Because they look freaky. Oh, okay. So it's like a sadistic kind of way. Gotcha. Perfect till the last minute, and then you ruined it. I didn't ruin it. You have to trust the process, okay? I know what I'm doing. I know that this is looking crazy, but I know what I'm doing. All right. All right. Here we go. Yeah, this is an awful time to get back. It looks like a goblin. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Deep breaths, everyone. All right, we're almost done. We just gotta. Okay, some of the areas need some work, like this. Disgusting in an affectionate way. All right. We're almost done. All right. Here we go. We'll texture the inside of his eyes. All right, there we go. All right, it's okay. Ready? Now I'm gonna take it a step further. We're gonna get this one. Yeah, this one should work great. No, I can't use this one. It's not the right. All right, ready? Trust the process. Still, it's gonna be okay. It's like a caterpillar. What in the world? All right, ready? I'm gonna swap this texture out for a different one. All right, and we're gonna kind of go like this. All right, and kind of get in that shape. And what do you mean? I know it works. We gotta continue. I gotta do what's right for this game, no matter how uncomfortable. We gotta get all of those details, and we can use this to help get our curves right. Actually, that's way better to see. What is that stencil you're using? It's a picture I found of an old person. Okay, there we go. Just like this, right? We're gonna give this one. Ooh, this is gonna get me like demonetized or something, I swear. All right, there we go. Ooh, that's some high quality curves. Oh, how does it work? It's just in the texture right here. You can set it as a stencil, and then you can kind of drag it around with, in my case, right click, and then it basically copies the texture on. It looks like ground chicken. This is like probably someone's grandma. Okay, and we'll go right here too. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Are we good? We're good? All right. All right. Why is it black on my screen? Is it black for you guys? No. Okay, we can see. All right. So now here's what we're going to do. Exactly as Mr. Husky predicted, I set the color down to then desaturate the entire thing. See? See? Trust the process. Trust the process. Because I did that so that now I can get those really nice curves and texturing in a gray now, so it looks more like skin for in his species or whatever. See what I mean? See? It's okay. I told you guys. I told you. All right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Then what I'm gonna do. No, I couldn't have desaturated the texture. Do you know why I couldn't have desaturated the texture? Because I don't have Photoshop. So I have to do things a little wonky. All right, now what we're gonna do is I'm going to go and grab another texture, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm going to grab this texture, a simple wood texture. Nice and simple, nothing to worry about. It's just wood. And we're gonna kind of detail some of his face. So like maybe like right here, right here. Definitely on the sides, I think. There we go. You know, give it some nice little wood. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna do the signature Venge contour. And that is basically, I get black and I go multiply, so it darkens it. And then I have it as sharp. And then we just go to town. So, oops, way too strong. So we just kind of contour wherever we need to. There we go. Look at the fan art page. Okay, I will in a second. See, there we go. What do I tell you? It's a trust the process always turns out good, except for the sky disc. But that was a unique instance. All right, there we go. And we're gonna really highlight those curves right here. So we're proud of those curves. We worked hard for those curves. All right, and kind of, I don't know why it's getting a little sharp right there, but we can kind of just smooth that out. Actually, no, keep it like that. That looks good. UV's broke, yeah, whatever. UVs are kind of broken all over the place, to be honest, but that's fine. I can just smooth it out and hopefully, oh gosh, be less apparent. Maybe, you know what? We're gonna embrace it. I don't know why UV's broke, but whatever. I'll fix it later. Actually, that kind of looks. It kind of works for it. There we go. All right, and we're gonna go like this and really darken the underside. It looks like a fossil. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. And I like these sharp edges, but I want to make it look like I did it on purpose, and I didn't just accidentally do this, which is the actual case. So if I kind of just smooth this around. Ooh, that looks really good, actually. Smear! Oh yeah, trust me, I've already been smearing everything. I wish Blender had a better blur tool, so that I wouldn't have to use this smear, because the smear Loki looks really ugly. There we go, we'll kind of go like this and darken those crevices. And just like that. Oh, this looks so much better. And we'll darken the top side. So it kind of looks like he's wearing his hat. We'll darken the bottom side. Smear all over the model, exactly. When in doubt, smear. Is this actually what Hollow Knight characters look like? No way they have like the gray skin, like the human skin though. It's like a 2D game. All right. They do? Oh shoot. Well, I guess I'll just try to make it more unique somehow. All right, and we'll just kind of go like that. Ooh, okay, let's see. Final thing. Oh, well, that looks, there we go. Oh, it's a little whiter than I thought it would be. I guess that's what we get for sculpting in. Huh. Okay, we probably got to darken that. I didn't mean for it to be that bright. I kind of want to, well, you know, actually, it might be fine. I just kind of apply like a, yeah, there we go. Just kind of darken some edges. Well, let me try to be purposeful about it. Darken like up here, and here, and here. I forgot to desaturate. Oh, you're so right. Like under here. That's a good point. You know, I'll just darken it, because I don't feel like going through that whole process again. There we go. Oh, there's a few more spots too. It's an Easter egg. There we go. All right, perfect. Ooh, okay. Listen to... There we go. I got it. Don't worry, guys. All right. All right, now let's do his hat. Oh, shoot. That's fine, it's fine. You see why Lucy folded? All right, so then the inside of his eyes, we're literally just gonna do this. Solid black right there, boom. But I don't want it to be reflective. I don't know why it's reflective. No more reflectiveness. Oh, I didn't texture it, okay. Boom. Yeah, that'll work. Then the original idea, right? Alright, we're even gonna exaggerate it a little bit more. Kind of bring down these curves. But it kind of does mess up the silhouette a little bit. You know a good way to test? You know a good way to test how good your character is? And this is actually a really useful test too. If you have good character design, then this test will work. Well, it's not the only test you can do, right? It's not the only thing, but it helps a lot. So here's what you do. You set up like a really bright thing behind it, and you just do that. Does this look unique? If so, then you're on a good track. See, it's the silhouette test. Like this, I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like this is a very unique silhouette, at least for Venge. Yeah, the silhouette is super recognizable. Like even from like another angle, like if we go like this, it's not as recognizable, but this is real good. Exactly. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, it's funny because now the coat doesn't look as good because it's not as high quality texturing as this one is. All right, well, let me kind of just improve it a little bit with these kind of darkened spots, but there's honestly not much I can really do. Okay. Oh, shoot. Ah, I forgot the back. How could I forget the back? How'd you guys let me forget the back? Lucy's head shape is super recognizable? Yeah. And the reason that I know her head shape is super recognizable because it, like, it's used, like, the fact that, like, for example, the way I remember originally testing it this way. If I go... Oh, I actually don't want to do that, but I... Like, in Act 2... Like, here, like, let me open a perfect example of why it's good. If I go... Scenes is spoiler territory, but it's gonna be fine. Actually, no, we're gonna go... Okay, no one look. Here we go, okay. So if we look at like this set, for example, this right here, you can already tell what this is. And it's literally no color is the same. No, anything is the same. You can see that's Lucy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What? What'd you see? What did you see? What did I just spoil? I don't think I spoiled anything. I think you're bluffing. I think you totally are. All right, we're gonna make the bottom of his coat thing. That. Just like so. Yeah, see, you're trolling. You're trolling. Okay. So now let's make his hat, and then I think it's his hat is the last thing that needs to be textured. Oh, but I didn't make any room in the texture map for the hat. Shoot. Okay, well, we're gonna have to shove it into a random place. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll look whatever. Okay. All right, there we go. It's not the best spot, but it'll work. This is gonna become a YOOO card roll. Exactly. Exactly. All right, skin. Here we go. All right, let's texture this guy. So what I'm thinking for the texture is the same sort of black. Obviously, we can't have, has to have a black texture, which I think this is already black already. It is. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I think it would be cool if we had like a bright purple outline. Something like this. Now this I'm gonna fumble this unless I try really hard. Okay, I have smoothing, so let me just do that. Oh shoot. And make it line up and boom. Nice. All right. And then I'm wanting to do a lot of little doodads. So like a bunch of these dot things. I really should not be doing it at this step actually. Sorry, change of plans. We're gonna do it a different step. We're gonna use this. Why not? We'll use this. And we'll jump scare, old person jump scare. There we go. I guess using this texture that was also on his face implies that his hat is is organic from his body. But you know what? Maybe it is. And if so, that's okay. There we go. All right. Then we'll do the same thing where we get the desaturate brush. Crank it all the way up to 10. He's into that, I guess. That actually makes kind of a cool texture. Except for we need to smooth out some of the edges here. Especially this side. I don't know what happens on this side. Okay. And then for the top here, we want to kind of go with a red. So let me grab like a red. And I'm going to use a brand new texture here. We're going to grab, what would be a good texture for this? Marble. Yeah, marble would look great here. Oh, not saturation mix. I won't comment on the hat. Watch, so we'll go like this. I'll make it all red. It kind of created this weird pattern. I don't like that, but that's fine. We can fix that just by desaturating that. And smearing that around. There we go. All right, and then I need to kind of fix the problem I just made, which we will use the marble texture for. Full circle here. We want to use lion because it's mostly black. There we go. Kind of has an interesting look to it. And how does this look in total? Looks all right. Let's maybe increase the UVs. There we go. But I think that making these sharper would help. Okay. And then if we did something like this. Yeah, and then we paint it accordingly. So we'll get multiply. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Whoops, too far. And then just like this. Just kind of paint the bottoms. There we go. There we go. That's looking better. And then we'll use that purple technique we were doing earlier, but just now a little bit better. So we'll grab the same purple color from right around here. And unused hope song in the background. Oh, is it playing right now? Oh, now it's playing Little to Know. See, there we go. That looks a lot better. And I won't do a full ring. I'll do like a little of these things. The volcano should be purple. You are so right. You are actually really right. It should be purple. Here we go. We'll kind of do little doodads like this. And I'm sure over time I can improve this quality. But for now it'll do. Add these purple things to the guy's head. Ooh. See, I would, but I really want to avoid confusing it with the purple lines. And I kind of like having his head be grayscale. Or like this, and then maybe, ooh, watch this, ready? Oh yeah, well, let's first change the volcano color. So if we do, I think there's a brush for this, yeah, color. Okay, well that didn't help. Do I gotta do purple? There we go. Oh, except for that, just fully ruined the color. No. Okay, I need like a hue. Where's the hue? Oh, here it is. There we go. Nice. There we go. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll get this mix and we'll use this purple again. Which is not the exact Lucy's into that. That's just gonna become like a reoccurring thing. Like, yeah, well, Lucy's into that, so. And just like this. Like almost like lava flowing, you know? Oh. Cool. I'm mature, I can do it. Ooh, let's have it glow kind of a little bit. So if we do like this. There we go. Cool. And then for the underside, let's do just full marble. Oh, I don't want to stencil. I just do. You could just do view plane. Oh, is that not gonna work? There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, not view plane. Never mind. Just kidding. There we go. We'll do that. Cool. All right. That looks good. Although I do want to actually darken this a little bit, just around the rims. Perfect. Ooh, add droplets to the bottom of the hat. That would be really cool. Like little hanging crystals. Absolutely. I think that's a fun idea. Here, I'm gonna add a little bit more definition so we can get some of those nice curves. Perfect. Okay, now, he's just a little guy, exactly. Then we'll get this, and we'll copy this over. The cloth, yeah, the cloth doesn't look that good, but you know, we've been working on this for 2 hours and 15 minutes already. Oh my gosh. So we might have to improve that in a later live stream. But let me do the crystals, because I think the crystals are a good idea. What will his voice be? It'll probably be like a very like older, more mature voice, I would imagine. Okay, then we're gonna grab a bit of this wood, and this is what we're gonna use to create his little sticky things. Just like so, and I'll get rid of one of these so it's a triangle. Uh-oh. Okay. And boom. We'll just attach it like that. Nice. And then let's just copy this all over the place. So let me first separate this into its own little thing. And let's go, so. Just kind of scoot them around and create some variation. This. And then we can just copy this around. Ooh, if he didn't talk, he just communicated using drawings. That would be pretty cool. Oh wait, sorry. When someone asked me about the voice, it won't be like a English voice per se. It'll more like be grumblings, kind of. You'll see what I mean. You'll see. Okay, let's just copy a few of these around. This should hopefully be random enough. I'm just kind of grabbing random ones, but then I have to adjust it to fit the hat. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. Is it not good? Like, oh, that's really good. Wow. I think this looks so good. So good. All right, hold on. I gotta get that material that had the transparent thing so we can utilize that. Let me just copy and paste this. All right, we'll go back to skin. Alpha. There we go. All right, perfect. Now we have the whole. Oops. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I gotta go. Oh, I gotta get rid of these keyframes first. I could do that in here. There we go. Turn off auto keyframe. We don't need it. All right, so. What was it doing? Right. You need to have a pass index of, and we need to go object. I know, doesn't that look so good? I'm really actually happy with that. That looks really good. Add object index. Oh, maybe wrong add. Math. Take this, plug it into here. Object index. Oh, shoot. No. It's creating a hole in this, but not this. Why? Hold on a second. I gotta debug this real quick. Okay, that's wrong. Is it this one? No. What? What do you mean by my pass index? You know what? Whatever. It's fine. Here's what we'll do. Because I don't want the thing to have. Now you're saying it's good? Well, yeah, it is good. Skin non-transparent. Okay, perfect. And we'll just get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right. So, how the tables have turned. You know, actually, I want to make his nose a little bit bigger. There we go. Perfect. Cool. And then we got the transparent thing. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Just like so. All right. His skull gray. Well, I want to have it white so that it stands out, because in game it'll probably fade to the background a little bit. Okay, we gotta make sure that all these crystals are on the hat properly. One thing is missing. What's missing? Bushy eyebrows? Ooh, that'd be good, but there's no room above. He doesn't have any room for eyebrows. Okay, I actually have an idea for how we're gonna end the live stream after we get this rigged. I won't show a gameplay teaser, but I will show a teaser for something that I'm working on, but I'm not gonna show you what I'm working on. Instead, I'm gonna find a picture that is adjacent, if that makes sense. Like, it's not the exact thing, we're kind of really close, but it's something to start out with, you know? Like a theory starting point, if you will. And then hopefully next live stream I'll have some gameplay I can show. I think I will. Right, just almost done with this, and then the rigging should be a piece of cake. Cool. He's still to confirm his name is Wizard. I don't know what his name is gonna be. Maybe just the Sea Guardian or something. I don't know. It's Wizard. Lucy can't even reach down to kiss him if she wanted to. Like, it's physically impossible. Like, this is like the height of her skirt. Oh. Yeah, like this is like where her skirt would be. Well, I guess I can see why he would like her. Okay. Is this not centered? Oh my gosh, it's not centered. Love that. Hey, I didn't intend to do that. That was just by design, okay? It was just by design. I didn't think about that, obviously. It just kind of happened. Okay. All right. Anyway. So we're not gonna all right, subdivide. Okay. We're gonna move here. We're gonna give his hat a bone, of course. We're gonna give. Ooh, wait, all of his little crystals should be animated too. It's gonna be a pain. It's actually gonna be such a pain. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it for quality. For quality, people. Because we believe in high quality here. Well, it's gonna suck. Wizard is just like the rest of us? Now, wait a second. What do you mean by that? Alright, we're gonna call this the Dangly Bits 1. Alright, let me just put this on every single one of these. This is gonna be super tedious. Drawiz? Well, that's kind of a good name. I like that name. That's like very Venge coded. Whoops. Okay, there we go. They all got dangly bits. Many dangly bits. And these are all parented correctly? Yes, they are. Oh, we didn't. I literally did not even finish it. Okay, hold on. One second. He's dizzy like that? I don't know what that means. You know, and I actually don't want to know what that means either. I'm pretty sure that's like something crazy. Okay, and we're gonna call this the root. And this is the chest. Head. Hat. R shoulder, or R dot shoulder. R dot arm. Perfect, and I don't know why it won't let me subdivide when I press my key. But okay. We're gonna give it lots of little vertices here. And we're gonna give it a pose bone. Arm pose. Did I spell that right? Yeah, okay. And we're gonna parent this to the root. Oh shoot, don't connect. Root. Alright, and then we're gonna give this Oh, oh no, it's actually not even on. Okay. Scooch it over like that. Nice, and then this needs IK. I dare you to make an interaction with him and his wife, and he tries to look up Lucy, but Lucy giggles and gently makes him face forward. Oh, I see what you mean. Who's his wife, though? I didn't know he had a wife. Armature pose. Alright, and chain link, let's do this. I think this might be good. Yeah, let me need a target. Arm target. What is this devolved into? Like, this started as like a peaceful stream making a wizard character, and now we're armature target. There we go. Perfect. All right. Cool, and then we'll symmetricize this. We'll make it go the other way. Awesome, and then final touch. Oh wait, we gotta merge all these together. So you. Ooh, you have a lot of vertices. How much do you have? 21,000. Oof, we do not need 21,000 vertices. Okay. Well, but then we lose quality. Let's settle for this much. Yeah, that's better. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. No, I can't decimate because then I lose the retopology. 5,000. 5,000 is good. 5,000 is good. All right, and then everything else looks good. Right, perfect. The hat. How are we feeling about the hat? Okay, you know, that's acceptable. That's a good amount. All right, let's merge all of these together. So, go like that. This body. And then, oh shoot, all of these crystals are parented to the wrong thing. Crystals. We can merge these into here. Oh, did these have subdivision on them? They do not need subdivision at all. Okay, we'll merge them into here. And then we have our stick and our stick crystal. Perfect. Oh, we forgot to get the stick-a-bone. My bad. We forgot to give the stick-a-bone. Just like that. Perfect. Well, we can probably make it smaller, honestly. Alright, there we go. False alarm. What happened? The couple interactions, you guys. Alright, there we go. Scale rotation. Alright, here we go. And parent. Whoops, wrong way. Automatic weights. And automatic weights. Oh shoot, I do not want that. Okay, well. And then you parent here. With empty weights. You know, actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just literally parent the mesh to this bone. That'll be the easier way to do that. Boom, there we go. Perfect. Awesome, and then the transparent thing works. Perfect. And then I think his eyes are on separate things. Okay, his eyes are, but we can make that work. Just copy that here. And then we'll say eyes. And the eyes, I don't have an eye bone, but I guess I'll make one real quick. Just like so, we'll put it in the middle. Here, eyes. And I'll parent this here with empty weights. And then give this the eyes. Shape keys, oops. Wait, not shape keys, sorry. Oh! It already has it. What? Where to put it? There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now we can control his eyes. Perfect. Perfect! Hello, welcome to the stream. You just joined. We are having a ton of fun here. So that's awesome that you could join. Alright, let's go here, parent this, and let's set this to the head. Awesome! Alright. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, okay, well that's a little... Here, we just gotta increase the stiffness of these bones. So we're gonna go IK Chromatics and... Ooh, gosh, not the stretch, the stiffness. Oh, that did not help at all. Alright, well, we're going to make this... Actually, you know what, it's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll figure it out later. Here we go. I think this turned out pretty well. What do we think? I think this turned out pretty well. So concept art to final product. And then we'll move his bone under here. And we'll make a cool render with him. I forgot to do his tail. Whatever, or trail. No, I think it's train, that's what it's called. And I guess we can animate the hat with this, but that's not entirely what I want, so I might have to fix that later. But we'll go like this. Alright. And then finally, last thing we'll do is we'll get him in the game. So. Perfect! Lucy in the render? I can't trust you guys with that. Like, actually. You guys are gonna do diabolical things. Alright, so. Now that we have this, let's give him some cool lighting. And then we'll make a little teaser image. And we'll get him in game, which should be extremely simple. And then that'll be the end. So. We don't have a name for him yet, though. So we'll have to do that, actually. But let's go into lighting mode. And there's just gonna be a rough light. It's not gonna look the best, but it's gonna be fine. So he's gonna have purple eyes, and this is roughly gonna be what he looks like in game. Obviously, probably not as high quality though, but that's okay. So it's purple eyes, and all of the little crystals here are maybe gonna emit light. We'll see. We'll find out. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, they won't. We're just gonna not deal with that for now. All right, let's give him. I mean, this crystal has to 100% emit light. His name is Wizurf. I don't know if I like Wizurf. Ooh, look how shiny that is. Like, actually, that looks really nice. And then we'll just decrease the amount of transmission. Just like so. At least add a reference. Add a reference to Lucy? Well, MacBook Neo run Venge. You know, I actually don't know. I have a MacBook Air. I think it's an M3 that I'm gonna test it on. We'll see how that goes. But I don't know how well the Neo will run it. But if I had it, I would try it. But I don't have it. So that's yeah. But I mean, if a good baseline is if you can run 2.0, then you'll be able to run 2, I think. Reference to Wizard. What even reference do I put? I don't even know how to reference that. Alright. And then we'll make this area top glow too. Just like that. Alright, and I need to adjust this. Because the clothes do look a little wonky. They're a little too shiny, I think. Okay, actually let me adjust his shape a little bit. I'm gonna pull some of these edges down. Like that. So they stand out a little bit more. Perfect! Oh, but okay, you know what? Change of plans real quick. We're gonna make this texture look better down here. His cloak. I'm gonna give him this marble look. Because actually, I really dislike how it doesn't look like anything. You know? Ooh, why is it pink there? Yeah, there we go. That looks better. His face just doesn't look long enough entirely. Like, I gotta do like this. There we go. And pull it down. Perfect! Awesome! Alright, let me take a screenshot of this. Perfect. Alright, before we post it though, we need to come up with a name. So, let's see. Scardian? So like, Scardian. I kind of like that. The Scardian. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that sounds good. Scardian. No, what do you mean no? I think that sounds good. No, not wizard. He's not supposed to be a wizard. He's supposed to be a Scardian. Is my voice different? Yeah, it's just I have a better microphone quality now, so I sound more accurate to real life. Wizard, but I don't want it to be a wizard as much. I want it to be more guardian. How about this? Wizard can be like Lucy's name for him. I said wizard, but I know, but yeah. And maybe she'll say it in the game, maybe she won't. But if she doesn't, that's okay. But yeah, that's the uncanon name, and you guys can have a fan name if you want. All right. We're gonna name this as Scardian. Yeah, Scardian. Although I guess I named it with a K when it should be a C. Scardian, and so that's his Scardian body. Alright, and that looks pretty good. Alright, so the Scardian, let us post it. Although this render kind of sucks a little bit. TBH. I think I just need to move some of these lights away, especially towards the bottom. Ooh, that's better. Well, no, I should highlight his face at least a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That'll look good. Alright, save that. That one's better. That's a better, more flattering screenshot. Well, not really, but you know what? It'll be fine. Alright. Let's send it. Alright, everyone react when I post it. Well, I guess the live stream's not done yet. We'll just post it early. It's fine. In development. There we go. All right. Boom. Posted. I guess I need to edit that. I forgot to say meet the Scardian. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have that, now what we need to do is let's get rid of all of these lights and we'll reset his position. Perfect. And oh, I lost the chat. You hate his ropes? We can still improve it as time goes on, but for now it'll work. I'm just trying to. We're way over time, so I gotta try to do this kind of fast. All right, then we'll go Venge, and we'll call this the Scardian, and go character gameplay act 2. Well, actually, he's a gameplay creature, and we'll say Scardian body. No, not Scardian body. Scardian himself. There we go. All right, and do I have a TikTok? I do, but I don't post there as much as I probably should. All right, exported, saved. All right, let's go. Yes, Scardian on the outside, Wizard on the inside. Exactly. All right, now let's go into game and put him in. So I really need to make sure I'm not going to show spoilers here. So I'm gonna jump forward to creatures. All right, here we go. And let's see, do we see him? Here he is. All right, we'll put him. Well, I guess he would live all the way over there. So I guess we'll just put him on this boat for now because I don't have his area done yet. There he is, looking good. It's a little bigger than he should be. I can just scale that down now. There we go. That's better. All right, now let's give him his materials he needs. So I don't have the crystal material yet, but that's okay. But what we can do is let's go into textures, character creatures. All right. Let me drag in that creature right there. Venge, assets, characters, global, creatures. All right. And we have Guardian Man. Oh, I guess I didn't change the name. It's fine. Nope, go in here. Guardian Man, whatever. We'll just call him that. It's fine. And we'll rename this one to long distance. Are we gonna be in this map the whole game? Not the whole game, but for a lot of it. The Lucy's house is kind of like a hub throughout the game. So you'll come back and forth between it as you go on your adventures. All right, then let's go character creatures and we'll create a new material. He won't have the hole in his hat, but we'll call this the Scardian. Guardian Man. Guardian Man, all right. And we'll give him his lovely material, which is gonna be kind of boring right now. Don't know what this is. We're just gonna ignore that. Scardian. Oh, it's the crystal, right? Scardian. Whoops. Scardian. And crystal. Ooh, okay, so he looks a little funky in game. That's just because I don't have a good crystal texture yet. But, all right, let's adjust this because it is looking a little wonky. So we'll adjust that to be less. And then what we'll do is well, first of all, his textures are in 2K. So that's going to look a little bunk. What if we go to 4K? That's going to look better. Oh, well, it didn't make a difference. That's fine. Well, I can always figure it out later. But what hub? What do you mean? Like Lucy's house is a hub. Like it's like the central place that you come back and forth. What do you mean? What are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, you guys are taking this out of context. And boom. All right, let's see him in game. Oh gosh, this lighting is abysmal. But you know what? It'll make him look rough, but that's fine. It's fine. We'll fix it later. It's not going to be the best right now. All right, let's see. He's probably going to look a little bit bunk in the game, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, let's switch over. Here we are. By the way, I made a new water shader for the flipped water, and it looks so much nicer. Look at the way it flows. It's really cool. It's awesome. Anyway, so we'll fly all the way up here. And I don't think I showed this. So we walk over here. We say hi to Void Slurp. He's watching, making sure I'm doing okay. And here we go. There he is. Oh, shoot. No, the boat doesn't have, hold on, the boat doesn't have a collider. And also he's a little too big. Hold on. Technical difficulties, 1 second. All right. There we go, that's better. Perfect. Actually, he's a little too big still. He should be like this big. Perfect. Boom. There he is. It's gonna look way better, trust me, but oh shoot. Ugh, that looks ugly. Up close. Don't look at it up close. But look at that. That looks pretty awesome. But anyway. Were we had to guess the game by the weather? Yeah. Anyway, there we go. So that is our second or third, I guess it's maybe fourth character we've made on stream. And we shall continue it on. So I don't know when I'm going to stream next time. Maybe it's always going to be in 2-week increments. What are you? Yeah. So it probably maybe 2 weeks. We'll see though. It might be in a month. It just depends on how much demand there is for a stream. So yeah, but hopefully I think we're gonna probably do something different than this. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. And this was a long stream. This was almost 3 hours. So I thank you all so much. So. Oh, the teaser. I'm sorry. You're right. I remembered. Okay, sorry. I almost forgot. Okay. You guys can't see this, right? Okay. Let me go to my doc. I'm gonna open the Act 2 script. This is potentially very dangerous, very, very dangerous. I don't want anything to leak from this because this is actually like vital information. Okay. So, I'm trying to decide which images to show. Because I have a few saved here that I can show. I'll just send 2, all right? Now, I won't say what these are for, or even how related they are to the actual game. This could be the teaser, yeah, okay. This could be something completely unrelated to the game. Like what I mean by that is like, this could either be like, this is exactly what's being implemented into the game, or this could be like, you take this and then you take like 5 logical steps and then you get to what's actually being implemented, right? So it's just like a teaser. It's not like this isn't a promise. This isn't anything like, oh, this is coming or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a very vague teaser on purpose. Does that make sense? I'm over explaining it, but I just want to make sure that you guys don't immediately assume that this is what I'm adding into the game. Are you ready? So, take this with an extreme grain of salt, but here it is. This is your teaser for what I'm going to be working on later today. And take it with a grain of salt because it's not an obvious teaser. So I will leave you with this. And I hope you had a great stream. So I had fun. This was a ton of fun. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Dream sequence? Low-key. Anyway. I hope you guys have a fun the rest of your day. And make sure to binge all of my videos or else I'm never going to stream again. So, yeah. Dancerette. You got me. It was the Dancerette. All right. Well, I'm going to head off for now. I will see you guys later. All right. Thank you all for coming, especially if you stayed the entire time. You are awesome. All right. I will see you later. Goodbye.